So we've got a bit of an update around the lending criteria and buying properties in Mauritius. So after about multiple years of asking, but sometimes you just have to keep asking until somebody gives you the right answer. And this person recently gave me the right answer and said, absolutely, the question I had was, can an investor from abroad get financing in Mauritius using extra foreign earnings, in my case from the UK, that can prove that we got enough income coming in to get a buy-to-let type of mortgage on it, which is very common for us in the UK. And where we have properties, we will buy and we'll put 25% deposit, get a buy-to-let mortgage on it for 75%, because quite frankly they're using the collateral of the land or the property in this case as a security. So if you don't pay, they'll take your 25% and they take the property as well. So it was, I couldn't understand why banks wouldn't allow to do it. But quite frankly, there are traditional banks, then there are challenger banks, and this time around I've managed to find a private wealth bank that will allow us to do that will allow me to do it. So straight away I was on it this morning. I sent them 3 years of company details, personal income, all the information they need, basically 12 months of bank statement, blah 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 blah. So the idea is to now be able to fund something that's 70 million rupees, which is about 1.3 million pounds, with about 400,000 pounds of deposit, and then mortgage the rest basically. And the idea being that now, instead of buying things cash, I can buy multiple properties at a time, rather than putting 3, 4, 500,000 pounds in each property that I buy. I'm now buying them at 25% deposit, exactly the same principle that I do in the UK, but now we're going to bring this to Mauritius and invest in prime properties, beachfront, that we are able to then either rent out on the high-end Airbnb or tear down the existing building, build better, newer properties on it, and then either sell it to investors or basically create a business out of it, where we are doing high-end again Airbnb, etc, etc. So I'm really excited about this. It just goes to show about the need to keep going, to keep asking, to keep challenging the fact that why is this not here. I genuinely believe that. I think it was not here, it's just I didn't know where to look. And having spoken to this particular lady who I'm buying a property from, well, actually I bought the property from yesterday, and we signed. She was quite helpful with the connection and basically made that connection. I turned up to Port Louis, which is the capital city, which is the head office, and I speculatively knocked on, well, I went into the building, I didn't knock on the door, but it's a private wealth bank, and I asked to meet this person who I'd been speaking to on the phone. Met up with her, had a 15-minute chat, spoke about our pedigree, and showed them website, showed them all the kind of information about experience of 25 years, what the book looks like, what the equity book looks like in the UK, but also we've got collateral here where they are unencumbered. And she even said, look, if you've got properties here, like as you have 20, 30, 40 million pound worth of rupees, I should say, of properties, we can collateralize against that and lend you up to 100% of the purchase price. So huge difference to a week ago or a few days ago, where I was thinking, God, I can't buy the ones that I actually want to buy, because quite frankly, £1 million, £2 million, which is 100 million, 120 million rupees here, it's a lot of money to park, because I still need the cash flow in the UK to run my business as well. But that's now changed, and I'm really excited to hear today the ladies on annual leave. Tomorrow, unfortunately, is a public holiday, so I'm going to have to wait till Friday to get some form of assessment, and then thereafter I start to deploy the capital to start to buy more in Mauritius.